Yo, he T-boned that. Look at him. Woo. I might be a swing fiend, man. This is so fun, man. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I tell you what, folks, we are here on the Rio and it is feeling fall. I tell you what, the leaves are changing, the air is cool, and you know what that smells like to me? It smells like streamer season. We're probably just a few weeks before the brown trout spawn here, and I think these fish are gonna be fired up. So, I've got the Spey rod and the 8-weight. We're gonna stream and we're gonna swing, and gosh darn it, I really hope we can find some Mondo pre-spawn brownie browns, or even some cup bows looking for a nice meal. So let's get this all set up and yeah, start. This is a new section of the Rio for me, so I'm so stoked to see what this has to offer, man. Oh, this is exciting. We are rigged up, and I will say this before I start, this is something that is extremely out of my comfort zone. You guys know me, I'm a nymph guy. I like the dry dropper. Those are my bread and butter, let's just say. Streamers, I'm not good with, but this is a perfect chance to get better at them. This is the time of year to be throwing them, and yeah, I feel good about it. I'm not gonna say we're gonna catch fish, but just getting those reps and getting the practice in, I mean, that can make the difference maybe the next trip or the trip after that. You guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna walk upstream a little bit and start working my way down, so I'll leave you guys here. These first few runs were pretty quiet, all things considered. Trying to get the new rhythm kind of set, it's not the easiest, especially with streamers and even more so with the Spey. Having to work downstream and work with the current, not something I'm used to. No freaking way. No way. No flipping way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my first fish ever on this ride. I'll give you a little bio on this boy after we get a look at this just monster of a brown. There we go, got a flex with the Spey, nothing better, right? And there he goes. That's so sick, I'm so stoked on that, guys. Holy cow. All right, oh, he's back. Let's talk about this rod. So this is from, I don't know, circa 1980 something. That's most of my rods, except the ants. Those are brand spickety new. But this is an old St. Croix that I actually bought off of a guy at a yard sale in Wisconsin, of all places. He said he barely ever fished it, and I'm like, well, I think I have to have one of those. And you know, being in the driftless, I never fished it much. I tried the salmon thing, bleh, not my thing. But I decided to take it here because it is bigger water, and it's just having the length. So this is I think it's a 14-foot, 10-weight or 9-weight, up and down. It's a beast. It is a Mondo beast, and so yeah, you can get up and over things, you can swing it through, and that was the first bite, the first real bite we got. Had a follow on the other rod, but nothing too convincing. I was getting a little down because this is, I don't know, this is nice water. It's nice pockety water and perfect for the nymph. You know me, I love me a nymph. Oh, but that gets me stoked. That might be a little variable. Didn't really realize, but having this kind of almost high sticking it up and over and then short swinging through, that might be our play. I don't know. That's sick, man. That's so sick. Let's keep moving down. As early morning transitioned to mid-morning, the wind really started to pick up. Something nasty was blowing in. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but as you can see through some of this film, the wind was howling. So I apologize in advance for some of the, let's just say, audio issues. Woo! They are not giving anything away for free. I think now is a good time to divest. we're gonna take the streamer rod, break it down, and what I'm gonna do is I've got this 5-weight here. I'm gonna put just a normal nymph setup and just try and be more efficient when working these runs instead of just hitting the swing points and maybe not getting all of the water column. We're gonna dual it up. So I like the Spey. I want to keep using it. The streamer rod, it's fun, but we're gonna focus on getting fish to the net, not so much the practice of the streamer. We might jump back to it if the clouds kind of start to turn to rain, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. And the weather's being weird today, but enough babble. Let me get this old switcheroo going, and let's try and get on some actual fish. Yeah, there we go. That's a good fish. Yeah, baby. Sweet. Yeah, there we go. There really is a lot of merit in getting out of your comfort zone and maybe fishing in a style that's, not too familiar with you, but I think this goes to show that fishing what you're confident in will catch you fish. And this is it's the rainbow we were looking for, man. This is a nice fish. So that's a pretty decent little chonkadilla for just fishing our first run with a nymph. All right, he's out of here, baby. Let's go. That's sweet. Real quick, let's show you what I got that guy on. This fly right here, I'm not sure what exactly you'd call it. It looks like a scud, but I don't know. It's a weird tie. I don't know. Frankenstein this one. It just is like I like it. But other than that, we've got a little pink panther, a little pink rainbow warrior on there under a, of course, New Zealand strike indicator. It's a pretty, I would say, stealthy nymph rig. I mean, it lands soft. And yeah, we've got the depth figured out, and that's just, that's proof in the pudding that nymphing is a good way to go. But that's probably gonna be a pretty sick picture. And if you guys want to see more fly season content, make sure to go over to the Instagram. I'll link it right here. That's fly season, come on. But we're putting fishy pics up all the time. It's a good deal. So yeah, enough plugs. Let's get back in there. See ya. Whew. See ya. Well, I just snapped my whole nymphing rig off, so I think it's time for lunch and a little re-rig. So. Yeah, baby, let's freaking go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. This shouldn't be working. I thought he was a lot bigger than he actually is, but that's still a great little brown. Well, not so little. That's probably our second best fish of the day. Pretty sweet though. On the swing, man, he clobbered that. Oh, it's so freaking cool, man. All right, let's get him back. See ya. So the way I'm running this Spey rod right now is I've got a big, really boisterous streamer on top, and then I've got a real subtle copper john on the bottom, and the copper john is what he ate, and that's pretty cool. God, that was so sick. I mean, that was like classic Spey, where he cast out there and just let it ride through, and he yomped that. He got every bit of that, which is so cool. Now, normally, these 8-legged critters are solitary individuals that like to stay in their burrows, but here in New Mexico, fall is the mating season for desert tarantulas, and that sends them out and about and on the prowl. So this was such a cool thing to see. That looks like a midge hatch, folks. I might need to screenshot that and put it in the Discord. We've got a new section, you could say. It's called entomology. Learn all about the bugs that these trout like to eat. And midge, that's definitely one of them. That's pretty cool, man. For those of you more adventurous folk looking to come to a place like the Rio Grande Gorge, fighting the fish is only going to be half the battle. The terrain here is super gnarly, and it'll test your physical limits at every step. Good trails are scarce, and let's be honest, river crossings like this are very common. So keep that in mind when you come to a place like this, and please stay safe. Yo, who's got insurance? I sure don't. I got a T-bone, baby. Good Lord. You know, being in the gorge, it's always tough because I don't have cell service, and you know, sometimes you get the accidents, and accidents happen. I understand, but I don't know how we're gonna pay for this T-bone because this is a T-bone, folks. Holy cow! Yo, he T-boned that. Look at him. That's Gnarls Berkeley. Yo, that's a great freaking Spey fish, man. God, bringing the Spey along is such a risk, but that is so cool. Like, I cast it in there, and almost immediately, he came up and just destroyed it, man. Wow, wow, wow. That is one spooky, gnarly brown trout. That's so cool. All right, let's get him back. See ya, sweetheart, thank you. It's so weird trying to figure a river out because, you know, last weekend I was catching them all on nymphs, and for whatever reason, I cannot seem to get on a consistent nymph bite. What I will say is that we're getting the most action on the Spey. That guy absolutely T-boned this just big old honking, like, double bunny, weird bugger type thing. I don't know what it is, but it works, man. And then a lot of the little guys coming off that Copper J. Woo! I might be a swing fiend, man. This is so fun, man. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how rewarding it, because this is like my 4th or 5th time like actually committing to the Spey. To like see results like that, it's so satisfying, man. I'm sure you guys out there know what I'm talking about. It's just, it's everything. Ooh. Please don't get deeper. We're so close. Oh no. Oh my God. This sucks. How? Oh my gosh. How the flip is this not deep? Unbelievable. Any higher, we would have been screwed. Whew. That's a good feeling right there. Well, if you're seeing this, that means whatever harebrained adventure I'm on is over, and so's the video. So all I gotta say is thank you so much for the view. And if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, I would consider it. You know, I try and put a video like this out at least once a week, 2 if I'm feeling good. And yeah, it's a fun community to get involved with. And you know, we've got 2 things, as always, the Instagram and the Discord. Go check those out. I always link them down below. But another thing that is new and improved, let's just say, is the Patreon. Now, for those of you who don't know what Patreon is, go check out the video. I kind of explain it, why I'm doing it, and then what I'm doing on Patreon for you guys. So we'd love to have you over there, love to have you supporting the Fly All Season team, and yeah, man, it's always good. Before I scoot, I gotta give 2 quick free fat shout outs. One being Ant. You know me, I've been rocking these all summer, and Ant sent them, and I tell you what, they're probably the nicest rods I own. I can't get enough, and if you're interested, use code Mike15 for 15% off. I know they would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it too. And then, yeah, second shout out would be Dry Fly Society. Gotta give a quick shout out. They sent some sweet gear over, and I am loving it. So go check them out too. And yeah, man, wherever you find yourself, be it in the gorge or wherever. It doesn't have to be the gorge. I sure hope you're keeping those feet in the water. Until next time, tight lines.